You know, as a professional angler, I spend a lot of time on the water trolling. And there's really two lines I rely on 90% of the time. One would be Fireline and one would be Trilene XT. Some of the key characteristics of Fireline when I'm contour trolling or whether I'm trolling around structure or even weeds or wood is that number one, it's got a thin diameter. What does thin diameter do? It allows me to get baits a little bit deeper than I could with, like, let's say a Trilene XT. The other key thing is non-stretch. Well, that allows me to read baits and see what that bait's doing at all times. Or let's say I'm trolling in current. That thin diameter allows me to get baits down deep. And so those are some of the key characteristics of Fireline and why we use it so much. For all my other trolling needs, I rely on Trilene XT. Trilene XT is probably my go-to when I'm open water trolling or flatline trolling or maybe even pulling spinners. I can use it when I'm pulling boards, things like that. It's good and tough, very abrasion resistant, but the other thing it has is that little bit of stretch when I'm fishing big fish. That little bit of give gives me the confidence that I'm gonna get those fish to the boat. And the other cool factor about Trilene XT is that it's very affordable. Allows me to keep fresh line on my spools at all times. You know, these two lines are so popular that there's an app out there called Precision Trolling. Precision Trolling really makes my job a lot easier. They have over 300 crankbaits and the dive curves of what those baits actually dive. What lines do they use? Trilene XT and Fireline. That gives me the confidence as a professional angler that I know when I'm on the water, I can tell where my baits are gonna be.